But on this, even after 85 kilometers per hour, the performance never tapered. The acceleration pull is hard as you just want to zip, zap, zoom in that riding mode always. Enjoy the last hurrah, the swan song of what is perhaps India's finest sporty electric scooter. When it comes to Indian electric two-wheeler mobility, Ather set the ball rolling, and it hasn't disappointed us one bit as every single iteration of the 450 has been incredible. In fact, whenever you got astride one, there will always be a wide smile plastered across your face. But you always got that sense that if Ather were to ditch its cautious approach and went a bit more mental, there was more fun to be had. So, after 2 years of waiting, we have finally got that mental Ather that we've been dreaming of. This is the new Ather 450 Apex, the final chapter in the Ather's sporty electric scooter legacy, or at least this particular version of the sporty electric scooter. And I want to get the record straight right here itself. Yes, this is an expensive product. Rupees 2 lakh is no small amount. But if you manage to look past that, and I urge you to look past that, you'll be glad, because this is what's in store for you. So with this new Apex badge, Ather has unlocked more power, more potential from the 450 platform. And it has sort of managed to reach the magical 100 kmph puff that all of us had been desiring for so long. But that is still a claim. But if there is one electric company whose claims we trust, it's Ather. Again, Ather in its nerdy and technical way sort of has said that you want more power? Here, take that power and enjoy it where it truly matters. So, the Warp Plus mode that this new Apex gets might not be as stunning off the line as Warp was back in 2020. But it then sort of just keeps going faster and faster. Just to elaborate, Warp sort of trailed off after 75 kilometers per hour, and eventually the 450X reaches 90 kilometers per hour. But on this, even after 85 kilometers per hour, the performance never tapered. And it's only that we didn't have a long enough straight here at the Miko Kartopia that we didn't manage to reach 100 kilometers per hour. And I'm sure if we got a longer stretch, that magical number would have been achieved. The acceleration pull is hard as you just want to zip, zap, zoom in that riding mode always. With electrics, you can't expect to be full gas and expect the same performance at all times. Sorry for the pun. But again, I did notice the top speed sort of tapering off at the end of our 5-lap session. So at the end of the first lap, it reached sort of 89 kilometers per hour, and on the final lap, it was around 84-85 kilometers per hour. So there was a marginal drop in outright performance. But there was not much change in the actual roll-on performance where this motor and this Apex truly shines. Again, here's where Ather's engineering superiority comes to the fore. When you're cruising along at 100 kilometers per hour on the highway, it will last that speed for around 8 to 9 kilometers, and then you'll start to noticeably that the performance is going down. But it isn't going to go down dramatically. So it will go down to say 85-90 kilometers per hour, and after staying at that speed for a few minutes, you will find that the performance comes back. Now this is a more logical solution in our opinion than some other electric scooters do, where you'll get a huge burst of power at the top and then it will suddenly dramatically cut a lot of power and you'll be just coasting along at commuting speeds. That doesn't seem quite fun, right? Despite the extra performance at hand, the brilliant chassis remains unfazed. Hook it into a bend, make quick direction changes, or even carry motorcycle-like lean angles at pretty high speeds. The 450 platform truly thrills you in the bends. What's that? Negative throttle, forced regen? Nah, Ather calls it magic twist. And while its core principle is to slow down the scooter using regenerative braking, Ather's found a unique way using its own nerdy and technologically prowess algorithms to effectively slow down the scooter and potentially change the way you and I will ride scooters in the future. So what it basically does is bring the scooter to a complete halt irrespective of the battery charge on offer. So just by using this negative or this reverse twist, you will be able to completely bring the 450 apex by just twisting how much you want to slow down the scooter. This will be like a more linear experience. And this will sort of limit or restrict the need for you to go on the brakes at all times. But let me put a big disclaimer right here. This in no way is a substitute for using the brakes. In panic braking situations or when you're sport riding, you will have to use these. Think of iconic automobile designs, the Porsche 911, the Pagani Zonda, the Suzuki Hayabusa, and even for that matter, the Royal Enfield Classic 350. With every distinct generation, you can see that the silhouette more or less remains the same, so you get that impression of what the design is. And each one of them gets their own unique editions for you to spend that little bit extra moolah to get those special ones. Well, think of the Ather 450 Apex like that itself, because this new Apex color scheme looks pretty hot, especially these transparent panels which have more transparency than the series one that was released quite some time earlier. This Indium blue and this orange color looks pretty hot. It's got this Red Bull KTM racing vibe going for it. In fact, if Jack Miller and Brad Binder were here at the Bharat GP, this would be the perfect pit scooter for them. Now, there's no shirking away from the fact that the 450 Apex is a pricey scooter. Heck, for 2 lakh rupees, you could get something potent like the TVS Apache RTR 204V. But this is sort of giving you an indication of what life would be like post the EV subsidies run dry. So manufacturers will have to change the features list or compromise on battery to keep cost in check. But Ather doesn't have a problem for the 450 Apex because this scooter doesn't get the FAME 2 subsidies. And when you factor in the price difference with the 450X, it's not going to be that huge. Come March, when the Apex deliveries will finally begin, the price difference between the 450X with the full Pro Pack and the Apex will be just 15,000 rupees. Heck, if that is the price of such exclusivity and uniqueness, I would definitely stretch and get this. So the 450 Apex is truly the pinnacle of what Ather has managed with the 450 platform for the past 6 years. And 2024 is likely to be the last year that we'll see the 450 platform as a whole to be the sort of hero electric product from this company. Because come 2025, there is likely to be a brand new champion, a brand new hero for the sporty buyers from Ather. So enjoy the last dance, enjoy the last hurrah, the swan song of what is perhaps India's finest sporty electric scooter. But Ather isn't done for the year, as the next scooter that you expect from the Bengaluru two-wheeler maker is going to be all about family. That's right, Vinny. Well, what do you think about the Apex? Do let us know in the comments below. Did you get that Easter egg that we dropped right here? Do let me know if you like that as well. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell notification icon. And I will see you again.